Welcome back to the best channel in the roofing industry. Happy New Year, everyone. This week on the roofing news, how two contractors became heroes after calling out their former company. From drug kingpin to honest roofer, we want to know what you think about Cannabis Clemency. One of the biggest news today is Florida has been cracking down on insurance fraud. We know that, but could they ban asphalt shingles next? Plus, what makes a new NFL stadium roof so cutting edge? We have all the details. Welcome to the roofing news. If you like these videos, all I need from you is a like. If you have a story, idea, or anything to share, send it to Sydney@roofinginsights.com. My first news this week is actually from this channel. We started a brand new show just for the homeowners, where I call or receive calls from the homeowners. I help them with their homeowners' questions about hiring contractors, picking materials, or even reviewing estimates. If you're the homeowner watching this channel, I'm gonna put my number below. It's also on the screen right now. It's 612-558-4881. Please give me a call or text if you want my help. There's no limits what we can and cannot talk about. I actually help a lot of homeowners in dispute situations. So if you think your contractor is doing something shady, share the story with me. Let's talk about it. Let's see how we can settle that case. I answer all of my questions and I will reply to every single text message from the homeowner. Text me away and I'll see you in the show. We actually just released first episode this coming Friday. Unfortunately, we have some hiccups. We don't have a video, but we came to solutions with that. Perfection is the enemy of the progress. We decided we're gonna do it every single week. If you want to participate, I'll see you in a homeowner's morning brew.
Fines, scams, and jail time.
This story might sound like a typical roofing scam. A company went out of business and left customers with unfinished jobs. Some of them are out of thousands of dollars. But in this case, there are two heroes, the ex-employees who called them out.
So it was definitely rob Peter, pay Paul, but
former manager Stephen Cox brought the apparent orange elephant collapse to our attention. Listen to his first red flag that the company was in trouble.
And then I actually got kicked off an airplane because their credit card bounced. And
that's never good.
I felt about this big.
In May, Mike sent this resignation email to Orange Elephant executives concerned about his personal reputation in the roofing business.
Orange elephant,
some suppliers
elephant in the
they
roofing
weren't
industry.
getting paid on time. Financing didn't go through directly through our branch. It was kept corporately. So as a general manager, we were in the dark.
We were being told that everything's getting better. It's people were paid, and come to find out, the subcontractors all over the nation, like from South Carolina out here, no one was getting paid.
Sounds good.
Not only were contractors not getting paid, but homeowners never got roofs. We heard from people like Cynthia in Chicago Heights, who handed over $5,000 and got nothing in return. Carolee lives in South Carolina and gave Orange Elephant 2 checks totaling more than $11,000. Alexis also lives in South Carolina, and she's out nearly $12,000.
All I see is directory claims that could be paid.
Then there's this. The state of Illinois revoked Orange Elephant's business license in July of this year, but they took a check from this Evergreen Park resident for more than $15,000 in August.
Right now we're doing tear off of all the siding on the house.
Back at Kirby's home, you may have noticed work being done in the background of our interview. That's because Mike and Steven have started their own companies and are trying to help as many customers as possible.
I was like, don't worry, Kirby, I'll take care of it. So the shingle here is actually hail impact resistant.
Good
Mike's
guys.
not making a profit on these jobs abandoned by Orange Elephant, but says it's the right thing to do.
I've been so lucky.
Yeah.
I just feel terrible for the other people that really have nowhere to turn to.
They estimate that 350 homeowners across the country are victims of Orange Elephant. Several lawsuits have also been filed against the company. I have a lot of respect for those two former employees trying to make things right. Hopefully, we will see the legal system step in here too. Remember, directory is the best way and the safest way to hire a contractor. This would not happen if homeowners would find this company on directory.com. We would help all 350 of them. Directory is the only platform that truly helps homeowners, even if their contractor go out of business through bankruptcy or commit fraud and runs away with their checks. There's no other platform out there who does it. Check out directory.com. This next one could be controversial. A roofer who was once described as a drug kingpin is getting clemency from President Biden.
He's now president of 2 companies, but in his young 20s, Tommy Anderson just wanted to have a good time.
Hey, I can live in Rio de Janeiro for 6 months and party. Hey, I can live in Dubai and Palm Jumeirah and drive Ferraris, and that was just, it's what it was.
He started selling marijuana thinking it was no big deal. He says his operation grew to involve millions of dollars.
It was just an entrepreneurial spirit in the wrong line of business before its time. So if this would have been 2024 today, this would be a Forbes interview.
Instead, he went to prison and was released last year to home confinement, requiring a monitoring device for the rest of his sentence.
Going from the top of the world to, like a plane crash, right?
On Thursday, the White House announced Anderson was among many others
Biden
receiving some form of clemency by having his sentence commuted.
I feel like a 1,000-pound block's been lifted off my shoulders. I mean, I feel like a new lease on life.
He believes avoiding violence and his current business success are some of the reasons for his legal victory, coupled with wider acceptance of recreational marijuana.
So to be clear, this roofer was already out of prison on a parole in 2023. The clemency from President Biden means that he most likely won't have to wear an ankle monitor for the rest of his sentence. Comment below, what do you think of this story? Do you have an opinion on this issue and clemency in general? I want to give a shout out to sponsor of this video, Raindrop gutter covers, one of my favorite gutter covers in the industry. Thank you so much for your partnership, Raindrop. We've been partnering for a long time now, and we appreciate your help helping us deliver news every Sunday. A lot of you don't know, but it takes 3-4 days to prepare this kind of content. It's expensive, it requires a lot of time, and my entire team is involved. But we don't partner up with just anyone. I look for the best partners in the industry, and Raindrop fits the bill. If you're a roofing contractor in 2025 trying to figure out the best roofing system, maybe you are working in hail states, I promise you, Raindrop is the perfect combo for a hail-proof roof. If you have a solid roofing system, you can add Raindrop, because Raindrop gutter covers are the only gutter covers on the market with the hail warranty. So if you have a homeowner who is sick and tired of replacing roofing, gutters, gutter covers every single time it hails in that market, you can offer them better solutions, better product. Raindrop is the future for the hail markets in the gutter category. It protects the gutter, it does the job obviously from keeping the leaves out, and have few more very unique solutions. Check them out on their website. I'll put their link in description below, also in the top comment. Thank you, Raindrop, for being loyal to Roofing Insights fan and this channel, and help us do what we do.
Insurance.
It's no secret that the Florida insurance market has been going through a lot in the last few years. Premiums are getting higher and higher, and homeowners are struggling. Insurance companies say there are too many claims going to court and driving up rates. In response, the state has been cracking down on fraud. Now, some people are wondering if they will go after asphalt shingles. The Florida Insurance Regulation Commissioner said the shingles don't last as long as manufacturers claim, something that I have been reporting for many years. In a meeting last month, Mike Yaworski said it might be time to look past asphalt shingles and write them out of the plot in Florida. It's not exactly clear what the commissioner meant by this. If he supports new regulations, we have no idea what those would look like. But his statement is in line with insurance industry research. IBHS has said asphalt shingles are failing homeowners. They plan to research other roofing methods and make recommendations for the industry. That matters because IBHS has real power. They are the research group behind the Fortified Roof program. It's a set of standards that have been adopted by multiple states. If they start recommending other building materials, it could mean big changes for the industry. Again, I have been reporting on this issue for many years. If you look on this channel for the past 9 years, we have been doing shingle test guides and always skeptical about promises on the wind warranties and longevity of asphalt shingles. Comment below if you think the shingles will last 50 years and what would be the reasonable warranty today. I read all of my comments and I really need you roofers to chime in and comment below on a warranty issue. Do you agree that asphalt shingles are part of the problem?
Legal battles.
On to some legal drama. Maven Roofing is suing Square One Roofing and 2 other former salesmen. According to court documents, Maven is accusing Williams Couch and Tyler Daniels of stealing $1 million worth of jobs. They claim that confidential customer information was taken and used by Square One, very common problem in the roofing industry. Customers who canceled contracts with Maven allegedly left reviews for Square One. In one case, they say Daniels collected a check that was meant for Maven. Couch and Daniels have responded to the complaint and denied most of the allegation against them. They said that former customers reached out to them, but they didn't steal any contact information or solicit them. Those customers chose to follow them to Square One. Of course, how convenient. They're also making counterclaims saying that Maven owes them each $25,000 in damages for unpaid commissions. We'll keep you updated on the case, but comment below, who do you think is in the right, Maven or Square One?
Good news.
Last but not least is some good news. The Buffalo Bills are getting a new stadium in 2026. And the best part might be the roof. The V-shaped canopy is being called the world's largest snow melt system. Check it out.
There will be sensors in the roof that will monitor the temperature and precipitation.
So all this green piping coming down is all the drainage, that's all the storm piping. And then these red units here on the catwalk level and all this blue little piping is all the hydronic heat that'll actually run through this.
People ask, there's no way it can hold that much snow. You know, we're going to get a 7-footer again, and that, you know, how can you possibly do it? And all of that has gone into the planning that, yes, it absolutely will, and it will melt it.
So the snow melt within the canopy will be in that V. Ensures that if we were to hit a long period of cold weather, we're not taking a 7-foot storm and continuing to pile them on top. It allows us to melt the snow at a rate so that the canopy is always in a safe condition.
Those New York winters will not be a problem for football fans. This is it for this week. Make sure you watch next Sunday, subscribe for more roofing insights, comment below what you think about news this week. I read all of my comments. I'll see you guys in the next video.